Hi everyone. So Crafty Cake 7, who is Glow on here on YouTube, had, of course, many of you know, the video about Sizzix on July 4th having a 75% off sale. So I ran over to the website, so to speak, and ordered me up some Sizzix dies. And so my order is actually 3 pages long. But I did, you know, it did save me a lot of money on dies that I was trying to hold off getting because they were too expensive, I think. So I have quite a few, and I will try to go through these as fast as I can without making this video too long. So these are the ones I got. This first one is that Ornate Ovals die, and it's a one of those thin dies that you wafer dies is what they call them. And you have to use special mats for that. It actually tells you what the sandwich is. And I have a Big Shot Pro and a Big Shot, actually. Come to think of it, if anybody's watching this and is interested in purchasing a Big Shot, I have the periwinkle colored one. It's used, but it works just fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just wanted the Big Shot Pro, so I have the regular Big Shot, just gathering dust for sale. Just PM me if you're interested. So anyway, on with the video. So I got these, these are thinlits. So they're wafer thin dies too, but they're on the plastic sheeting. So this one, got this one, and then I got this big one. And here's the size of that one, and you can see it's pretty large. And then I tried to group these together. This one is a flourish. It's actually a basic gray dye. You can see here a basic gray, I guess, pattern from that Sizzix made for them. So there's a flourish, and it's got little, oh no, okay. That's just bling in the picture, sorry. I got this flourish with hearts. And this is a larger die. It's not the sandwich thin one. I got this one with the strawberries, and I actually think it's got raspberries too. I didn't even realize that. Just looking for them on the die, but it's got strawberries and raspberries on a vine, and you'll see why I got this one later on. And then I got this fan die. And this I've seen at Hobby Lobby on clearance. I have had this in my shopping cart multiple times, and for some reason I keep putting it back. Probably because of the price. But for $5, I think I can pay for it now. Because it's not that big of a fan if you think about it. I mean, it's maybe at the most 5 inches. Now 4 3/8 by 4 3/4 is the die cut size, so it's less than 5 inches. Not that big of a fan, so... Anyway, so that is some of the dies. Let me get the rest of them. And there's quite a few, so I apologize. Okay. So these are the Tim Holtz dies that I got. I got the large clock, the typewriter, the camera, the telephone. And I ordered on July 4th in the morning as soon as I saw her video. The glass dome jar, or what do they call this? Bell jar with pedestal. And then I got some movers and shapers dies, and a lot of you know what these are now, I hope. And for those of you that don't, this die actually has 3 in it here, 2 labels and then a ticket. And I'll show you the actual die. You see this big hole that's cut out of it? The hole is actually meant to fit. It will cut out the tag for this, but you can also put a movers and shapers piece inside of it that's small enough to fit in this opening. And I did get a few. I'm sorry. I did get a few of those, so here's one of them, for example. The rabbit and, what is that thing with it? The bow that's on the rabbit are separate dies. And if this rabbit fits in that hole here, oh, that's funny, which it does, you would have a tag cut out with the shape of a rabbit hole in it. And you could also then, use the actual piece that gets cut out for another project or for the same project if you like, and also put a bow on it. So that's the best explanation I can give you for a movers and shapers die. So that's what this one is. You would have a tag with a hole that is a rabbit, if you whatever shape movers and shapers you had put in there, or you could just have the regular tag. So that's that. I have another movers and shapers, which is the matchbooks. So let me show you the front. I have wanted this one for a very long time, and it's usually sold out at the store. And I've never ordered it, but for the price, this was excellent. So I got the two different size matchbooks, and this is great for stick pins. For those of you who make stick pins. I got two different sets of wings. So I got this one, and I got this one. And I'm sorry if I can't get them both in the shot, but those are the two I got. I had to get two different kinds, right? Options. We love our options. Okay. The other thing, and I'm sorry I'm moving around. The other thing you can use your movers and shapers with is, this is the base tray from Tim Holtz. It comes like this. It's basically the width of a regular die, right? So you can set your movers and shapers die down in it. In this case, I got the telephone and typewriter, which are like this. You set it down in here, and they're magnetic, by the way, so this tray will hold this in place. Then you put your paper on top, and you do your regular sandwich. So it runs through like a regular die. And you can just cut out the individual pieces if you're looking for just a telephone or something like that and don't want to make a card with a hole in it or something like that. So this is the base tray, and you can get the base tray at Hobby Lobby, I believe. I don't know if Michael's carries it. I've never seen it at Michael's. I've only seen it at my Hobby Lobby, so that's where I got mine. More movers and shapers. This one is Journey. This one is Imagine. This one says Moments. This one says Friends. And this one says Family. And then the last, well, no, not the last one. I also got this border die, which is the Snowflakes. I have all of the other border dies now. So I think this was the last one that I needed or wanted. Couple of more, and I'm just trying to organize these so I don't get them all over the place. All right. Let me show you the Christmas ones I got. I got this light bulb, which is a regular Sizzix die, Christmas light. I got the hollyberry branch. And then I got the wreath, which actually is kind of three-dimensional because those little leaves pop out. Those are cut individually, but they stay in the frame. It actually isn't a separate piece, but you can poke them out. Then these are movers and shapers snowflakes, so you can see that. And I got the poinsettia and cardinal, and I also got a small wreath. And I have a plan to use that for some Christmas cards. So those are the Christmas ones I got. And then I got some of the Karen Burniston dies. And as some of you might know, she does a lot of the 3D cards. So this is a set that is separate, and you would buy a card base that looks like this. This would be like the A2 card base. You take the actual Hello die, which is this one right here on the left, and you put it inside this card base, and it will cut a 3D pop out for you and score all of the lines that you need to have scored. So when you open a card, the Hello stands up. Okay? And what this companion die is for is this Hello here fits inside of the pop out that's cut in the hello text. So it's kind of like the pop up cuts the border pieces, and then this one is just the text inside the middle. And you actually don't have to buy this one on the right. I just wanted, you know, to have both pieces because they were a great price. And so it comes with the flourish, it comes with the hello, and it comes with the flower die. And so here are those dies. They're thinlits, and then this one is more of a regular size die that fits inside of a larger movers and shapers card die. Okay. I also got one that says love, and they were sold out of the actual companion die that actually is kind of like this one here that I got for hello. They were sold out of the love one. I figured I could buy the other one in the stores. I can look for that one. I also got one that is a star pop-up. And then this last one is a circle one with ribbons. So you can see the card here that it could make. And you can use these in a lot of different ways. It's kind of actually amazing. If you watch her YouTube videos, Karen Burniston, or go to her blog, you can see a lot of the things that are made with these pop-up cards. They're just amazing. And I've actually made a couple myself, and I think I've shared some with you all. So here's the bigger dies that I got. Have to move some of the stuff on my desk, otherwise they won't fit. I also got the jars. These are the, I guess you could call them, yeah, jars. There's two sizes here. And then they're 3D, so you put them together after you cut all the pieces out. I got the pie wedge, and I got the purse, which you can make into a mini album. So those are the long dies that I got. And then, but wait, there's more. Oh, and I wanted to show everyone, here is say a larger, this is a Big Shot Pro die. So this is like a 12 by 12 size that you would run through the Big Shot Pro. And I can't fit it all into frame, and it's really hard to see, but see how this has an opening? I could, again, use one of my movers and shapers dies inside of one of these pieces and cut whatever that shape was inside of my card front. So if I wanted a butterfly on my card front, like a hole for a butterfly in my card front, I could do that. Or some sort of window, like a square or something like that. They make all kinds, so. Here's the last four that I got. And these are all Big's Pro dies. These were the most expensive that I purchased in my order, and that's because they're the Pro dies. So this is, and I'll try and fit it in the frame, a strawberry, 3D strawberry, and you can see that it's two parts. It's the top and this part right here with the leaves, and then the bottom part. And I thought that would make some really cute treat bags or whatever, quote unquote strawberries, treat strawberries. I then got this one as well, and it's a card. Let's see if I can show it. This is like a zigzag card. When it doesn't fold just in half, it folds in like a couple of different places, so it'll stand up on its own. I'm sorry, I have to move the camera to show these because they're so large. And that was, again, a Big's Pro die. And then I also got the treat box, which looks like this. It's a scoreboards. I believe this is one of the scoreboards dies or something like that. So you can, here's the shape it cuts, and then you get a three-dimensional box that you can decorate. Again, it would make a nice treat box. And then the last one I got is the banners die. And these 4 banners are on this one Big Pro die. And the banners aren't all that big. If you look at it, here's the triangle banner that's cut out. So that's probably the size of a regular Big's die, I would say. Or maybe just a little bit larger. But yeah, there's the banners. This is the banners one, and you get 4 shapes with it that look like this. I know I can cut all these things with my Cricut onto cardstock, but if I wanted to cut chipboard, it's a little bit more difficult and more time consuming than doing it this way and running it through the machine itself. So that is my haul from Sizzix, and I hope everybody is having a great weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.